This is the opening section from the riff from Smoke on the Water, as played by Ritchie Blackmore from Deep Purple. The first chord is a G5 chord, which we play by placing our third finger across the 5th and 4th strings at the 5th fret. We then play these two strings simultaneously. The second chord is a B flat 5, which we play by placing our first finger across strings 4 and 3 at the 3rd fret and playing both of those strings simultaneously. And the third chord is C5, which we play by again placing our third finger on the 5th fret across strings 4 and 3 simultaneously. Conventionally, people think of a G5 chord as being this way around, with the root note, i.e. the G, in the bass. These chords are upside down, they're inverted. So the lower of the two notes, i.e. the 5th, is in the bass, and the root note is actually the higher of the two notes. This creates this sound when you play the 3 chords. This is a very commonly played riff, but it's frequently mislearnt, and it's frequently played with a plectrum when in fact Ritchie Blackmore actually recorded it using his thumb and his index finger. The first chord of G5 is played by striking string 5 and string 4 with the thumb and the index finger. The B flat 5 is struck by playing the 4th and the 3rd strings simultaneously with the thumb and the index finger. And then thumb and index finger again on the C5 on strings 4 and 3. This creates an even weight between the two notes. Section 2 from Smoke on the Water features the same 3 chords again. That's G5, B flat 5 and C5, but now we also have the addition of D flat 5. D flat 5 is played by pushing our 3rd finger in this case on fret 6, covering strings 4 and strings 3. This section of the riff sounds like this. So I'm playing this by going G5, B flat 5, D flat 5, and then back to C5. I'm using fingers 3 and fingers 1. You could move that by just taking your 3rd finger and moving it back, but be careful not to slide. You don't want... It doesn't do that. They're separated chords. The right hand picking pattern for section 2 is very much the same as section 1, but we just have the addition of the D flat chord. So again we're striking the chords with our thumb and our index finger. The right hand looks like this. One more time. Section 3 begins the same as section 1 with the chords G5, B flat 5 and C5. But then comes back down to B flat 5 and ends up on the G5 again like this. So that section sounds like this. The right hand continues to pick with the thumb and the index finger across this part of the riff, more or less the same as the previous 2 sections. And here it is back at the original speed.